Boris Johnson is in trouble as Rishi Sunak is making a move against him, and the 1922 committee are meeting with him today to discuss the potential leadership challenge. Well, the weekend cannot come sooner for Prime Minister. This is not a good week. To be fair, the last few weeks have been quite in turmoil in terms of Downing Street operation. But the last couple of days we've had the issue of some of the MPs sending their letters of no confidence into the 1922 committee. So Graham Brady, who's the chair, had a meeting just now, as we're speaking. Basically, the meeting either just finished or still going on to essentially discuss all the drama. Because we know, because the reality is that I've discussed this. You need 54 letters, 54 MPs need to trigger the no confidence. But doesn't mean that there's going to be an instant successful plot or any sort of leadership alternative option. It's not like that. But if you remember the Theresa May days, this is the beginning. This is just the beginning of the end. So there's like a snowball situation. So don't expect any successful plot against Boris Johnson right now. What you should expect is this is quite difficult now to stop. The storm is coming. So it might take weeks, months, or could take a year. You don't know. But the way things are going, Boris Johnson needs to handle the situation because he can't even control his own Downing Street. Right now, Team Sunak, Team Rishi, are losing patience with the number 10 operation. So number 11 and number 10 are fighting, and this unity that they had until now, out of the window. And we all know the reason, and I'm going to tell you the reason, because Rishi Sunak is a very serious man, and he's not a drama queen, but he used to be a very successful business person. So he doesn't really handle the whole situation of amateurish politicos and special advisors and those who used to be journalists and now they're in politics. He doesn't really understand the concept. But the fallout landed on the Treasury this week because Rishi Sunak's right-hand man, Liam Booth-Smith, has been accused of briefing against number 10 and the staffers part of Team Johnson, because again, these people are not really happy about the way number 10 are operating things. And there is a big key reason. I'm going to give you about a few seconds to kind of guess before I mention it. What's the key problem in this situation? Because one of the issues that they've had is that when Matt Hancock was around, Rishi Sunak and Boris Johnson were united against him on certain debates that happened in Downing Street when it came to lockdown measures. It was Rishi and Boris that allegedly, were trying to take the side of British business and ordinary people, but it was Matt Hancock who was debating in favour of more measures. That's what we've heard. But now, cabinet ministers, the loyalists, Boris loyalists, so this is the number 10 essentially hitting back, have then kind of gotten their cabinet ministers, the loyal ministers, to strike against Rishi Sunak. They're now calling for his head. So this is actually getting bad. So now you ready? The common problem that they're all having is the fact that a big group of the advisors in number 10 are very close to Carrie Johnson. Now this is the biggest issue that's been creating a lot of drama, basically a lot of tensions. Even the whole problem with Dominic Cummings ended up being because of the people around Carrie. And because that's one clique, it's a very specific clique. It's a Lib Dem Tory sort of type of people. There's champagne socialists, the middle classes who go to Chelsea to drink and then go to Surrey to play cricket, and so they and then they love their trees and puppies and everything like that. So they are now running the country, and the kind of people like Rishi Sunak, who's not like that, is now has to basically work with these fantasists. So this is a key problem. We have to wait and see how 1922 will react, and also how the Labour rebels are going to be reacting, because I've been hearing, this is just speculation, we're talking to my sources in Westminster, that we thought that this is like the group of right-wing Tories going against Boris Johnson. Again, this is just a rumour. From what we've been hearing is that potentially it could be actually the other side, because there are a number of anti-Boris sides right now in Parliament. There's another one, the Theresa May side. Theresa May, Jeremy Hunt, that sort of the wet Tories. That's just a couple of rumours that I heard from talking to a number of people in Westminster about this, that it could have been them sending obviously stirring the pot, get a couple of MPs to send in the letters of no confidence. We have to kind of see which one is going to be true. There's no point in even trying to kind of analyze which one is the real story, but it's fine. This channel will keep you guys posted because we have more problems to deal with right now rather than Westminster gossip. It's going to be a lot of stories throughout the day on this channel. After this video, we're going to be posting more uploads, so definitely subscribe to the channel, click on the bell next to it. I'm Tousi, and we are the media.